Okay, I'm making this video to show you how to make an animated GIF in GIMP 2.6, because before I was doing it in GIMP 2.4. So go ahead and open up GIMP. If you can tell, I'm recording the narration afterwards, so I just have to keep up with the video. Anyway, once that's open, go ahead and go to File and New. And then make the width and height to your specifications. I'm just going to make mine 200 by 200 pixels. Then in Advanced Options, make sure that there's a background color on it. It doesn't really matter what the background color is. Just as long as there's a background, it's not just like clear. And once you're in there, go to Windows. And then in Dockable Dialogues, go to the Layers button and click that. Then your Layers thingamajigger should open up. I'm just going to extend it out. But then I realized that it should be smaller again, so I de-extend it. Anyway, once that's open, make sure background is highlighted and then duplicate it. Use the duplication button because this will make other layers that are not clear, they're opaque, so they won't, because otherwise your images will stack on top of each other, and because you can see through them because they're all clear. But this way they all have backgrounds, you can't see through them. Anyway, once you're in there, go ahead and let's get organized. Let's go to each one and right click each frame, and it's down from the background, so bottom to top it goes frame 1, frame 2, frame 3. So let's go ahead and rename each of the frames. Frame 1, then frame 2, then frame 3, then frame 4. This is just for organization, I guess. You don't necessarily need to do this. But you just right click and go to frame layer attributes. That's someone using a hacksaw in the background, by the way. I just ignore that. Hopefully it's not overpowering. Anyway, now we can go ahead and make our image. Make sure that the frame you're currently working on is highlighted in the frame. And also you're going to want to unclick all the eyes in the frames above it, otherwise they'll show over the frame you're currently working on. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and draw a little picture in all the frames now. I'm going to use a triangle head instead of a circle head this time because I'm too lazy to make a circle. Anyway, once you're done with that picture, go ahead and unclick the little eye to not show it anymore, and then click the next eye up. Make sure the eye above each frame is unchecked, otherwise it'll show over the current frame you're working on. You won't be able to see anything. I just made a mistake there, so I undid it really quick. Once again, ignore the hacksaw. I know it's annoying. Oh my god, that is annoying. Oh my god. I'm just gonna turn this. I'm still drawing the picture right now. I'm just turning down my mic because I don't want to have to re-record this narration. But I will if I have to, I guess. I'm going to have it upside down at the top. Once again, this is obviously not a good animation, so you don't need to come and call out and be like, it sucks, because obviously I just made it in like 2 minutes to demonstrate an animation. It's more interesting than just having a line that moves around. And then the last one, he has a diamond head because I made a mistake and I didn't feel like fixing it. Anyway, alright, once you're done with all your frames, then you can go ahead and go to Filters, and down to Animation, and then go to Playback or whatever. And then you can click play if you notice it moves really fast. So if we want it to move slower, then you can right click and go to Edit Layer Attributes of each frame, and then put a parentheses, and then this is measured in milliseconds. So if you want 1 second, you type 1000 and then ms, and then close the parentheses. And then you'll get 1 second. So 2000 would be 2 seconds, and 3000 would be 3 seconds, and 500 would be a half a second, because it's in milliseconds, which is a thousandth of a second. Thousandth, whatever. So I'm just making each one 1000. It's tedious. This probably isn't the best animation program, obviously, but I guess if you want to make it in this, that's fine. Then go to playback, and if you notice, it moves a lot slower now because each frame is taking however long you specified. Okay, now go ahead and go to save as if you want to save it. And go ahead and type in the name you want. I'm just going to call mine animation. And I'm going to save it to my desktop, but you can save it wherever you want to, obviously. I don't really need to be in there. Anyway, now we want to save it as a GIF, so you can go down to the extensions thing, and you can either scroll down to GIF, or you can just type .gif in yourself. I just went ahead and scrolled down to GIF, but all it does is just adds .gif to the end, so you can just type it in. Then just click save, and then my firewall came up because, my weird defense thing came. That's not going to happen. It's just because that's the first time I've been in animation in a while. Now it's going to ask you, it's going to tell you that GIF plugin can only handle layers as animations. Then click the radio button that says save as animation, and then go ahead and click export. And then there's this thing that says you can directly change the time on all the frames. So if you don't want to type it in individually and you just want them all to be the same, you can just type it in that little box in milliseconds once again. Then just go ahead and click save, and then your animation should now be where you saved it. And then if you click preview, it will play just like you want it to. It's the end. Good game.